Hey everyone, it's Mark Guzman with Security Pacific and Dynamic Property Management. So today's video, I want to talk a little bit about credit scores, okay? So a lot of really good questions have been coming my way from both homeowners and from potential tenants and from actual renters. And the credit score seems to keep coming up quite a bit. And the biggest question, especially from the homeowners, is what's considered good credit, what's considered bad credit, and if someone with bad credit applies, can I still accept them? Should I even accept them? So a lot of really good questions coming my way. So I want to give a little bit of advice in reviewing applications if you're a homeowner. So when you get applications, you run a credit report on the potential tenant. The credit scores, anything under 600, it's going to be, I would say maybe 5 to 600 is a kind of bad credit score. Anything under 500 is very poor. Between 6 and 700 is decent, about average. Anything over 700 is going to be a really good credit score. Now, if someone applies to one of your properties and they come in with maybe, let's say, a 550 credit score, before denying anyone right off the bat because of the one credit score that doesn't meet your requirements, I recommend looking at the actual derogatory trade lines. See what they're behind on. Maybe they're not behind on anything, but they have several collections. I've had a few renters that have been really good on my rental properties where they don't have the best credit, but we still rent it to them because we noticed that a lot of the derogatory trade lines were just file collections, like some really old stuff, but a lot of the current trade lines that they had open on the credit reports were actually in good standing. They were being paid on time, never had a late payment. So definitely I would never really just recommend setting a policy where you just deny an application based on the actual credit report score, but definitely look at the credit report, look at the income, look at the monthly debt, and really analyze everything yourself. So pretend like they're applying for a home loan and look at their income, expenses, and look at the big picture. So that's what I recommend to homeowners. And for tenants, if you know you've got a bad credit score, I recommend submitting maybe a one-page document explaining why you have bad credit, or maybe explain your trade lines at maybe collections or past due payments. Attach it to the application, give it to the owner or the landlord, because that will definitely help you in most cases, at least give you a few points. So if anyone has any further questions, any feedback, I welcome any feedback, and ask away if you have any questions. So again, Mark Guzman with Security Pacific and Dynamic Property Management.